folks, I'm sorry it's cold outside, so I decided just for a comic effect to actually keep my toque on. But now that the pleasantries are over, it's now time for another Cooking with Jan. So I'll take this off, there we go. And today I'm going to give you a recipe for, actually it's another experiment where hopefully it's going to turn out and I'm going to like it and you guys will be able to either see it fail or succeed. So we're going to call it lemon sticky chicken stir fry. And the reason why we're going to do it in the stir fry fashion is that you'll need the following. You'll need 1 lemon. You'll need 1 to 2 square noodles. I'm using instant noodle with Rooster brand. Okay. You're going to need boneless chicken breasts, preferably, or you can prepare your chicken in advance and keep the boiled water for broth. So I bought some that were on special over at Superstore. Not bad for a package, $10.19 when it's actually much more expensive than that usually. Bok Choi. Okay. I love this vegetable because you add it in the last few moments to give an extra added crunch. I usually only use this portion of the plant, the rest I chop off and I get rid of the base. I think it's Japanese celery or Chinese celery. Anybody want to correct me, please feel free. And I didn't bring up the pepper, but hopefully I'll have a jalapeno pepper or a hot spicy green pepper available. I ran out of habaneros and I can't find any more in the local grocers, and I don't want to use anything that's not fresh. But we're going to chop those up, and you can do them for one person. Just per person you can do 1 chicken breast, 1 package of noodles, a few leaves of bok choy, any other vegetables you want to throw in, and you'll throw it in. For myself, since I love chicken, I'll be putting 2 chicken breasts, and I'll be putting everything together into 1 pot, or 1 wok once everything's said and done. But it's not a traditional wok, it's going to be one of those newfangled Teflon woks, unfortunately. So let me get my stuff together and we'll be right back after this non-commercial break. And we're back. Now, first thing I'm going to prepare is going to be my green pepper. Unfortunately they were dying, so I'm going to use both of them. If you don't like too spicy, you don't have to put anything spicy in it, but I like spice. So, I'm just getting my knives ready. Okay, there we go. This is going to be for later. Now, one thing you'll need for this, as usual, oh, I need more light, hold on. Not a big improvement, but it'll do. You can cut the tips off. I just do because they tend to become dry husks. And cut the tails. Okay, but you're going to have to split this pepper in the middle and scoop out the seeds. For God's sakes, scoop out the seeds, and please don't touch anything that, oh dear, this is actually a little bit more tougher than I would have wanted it to be. Word to the wise, if you can use peppers as soon as you buy them, even better. These peppers that I'm using are at least almost a week old. They keep well in the fridge, but they tend to shrivel, becoming a little bit difficult to actually. And you'll need to scoop out the seeds. And in some cases, you'll be able to do this. Trust me, you don't want seeds, and you don't want to touch your eyes, nose, ear, face, or naughty bits, or anybody else's naughty bits after handling pepper without washing your hands. I don't need to make myself clear on this anymore. I like repeating it because it makes it fun. Okay, because it's a bad experience, trust me on this. Mind you, I don't know what it would do to a naughty bit, but I don't want to even imagine. If it can irritate your ears, your nose, and your skin, and your bits are sensitive little treasure troves of bundles of neurons and nerves, or I should say nerves, not neurons, pain comes to mind. Now for those of you that love spiciness, super spiciness, you can easily just keep the seeds in, but you may end up biting down on one while you're actually cooking, and that tends to go from hot to, oh my god, I need water, glug glug. And as it is right now, I think I'm scraping a good portion of the flesh of the pepper out. There. Now I may have some seeds left over, but that's okay. 1 or 2 is not going to kill me. There we go. Now the next bit you can do with whichever knife you feel more adept to using. You can use this, or because I want to be able to mince it a bit, the smaller pieces, I'm going to use my chopper. Be careful not to actually cut your fingers or fingertips. And then you just mince it a bit more. It doesn't have to be finely chopped, as long as you get smaller pieces, so that you don't end up with anything too big. It would help if you have an actual chopping block that's not on a slipping surface. But okay. Now that said, I just need to put this in the receptacle and we'll be right back with the rest. Next comes the bok choy. I've cleaned my cutting board and I'm going for this versatile vegetable. But you can use as is, or you can use in the transform format. As you can see, it's similar to celery. You'll want to wash the inside of the leaves to get all the dirt out. And then once you've washed them, you can then prepare them and cut them as you want. Now you can use the green leafy parts, as you can use just the white bits, all depending on what you want. White bits are more crunchy, the leafy bits, well, they're more leafy. So, I'm just going to pull these guys apart, and we'll wash them, and then we'll cut them. And see you back when I start doing the cut, because I want to show you how you can cut them. There's no special technique, really, but there is a way to make more maximum benefit out of the actual vegetables, and you'll see why.